Hi everyone. Today is the 8th of October and this is the first segment of my next What's Cheering Me Up Right Now video, and it's going to start again with a couple of brand new pens I got. This time these are rollerballs. I just have to get these particular. This one is Halloween limited edition, and this is the 7 chakras and like Hinduism and Buddhism and the general like wisdom of the East. So like I just couldn't resist these two particular pens, and I also got a bottle of absolutely beautiful blue ink, but I'm not going to be doing an ink sample in this segment. I'm going to be doing that when I get some new fountain pens. And I got again a little nice sticker. By the way, these are from Gold Spot. I was like hoping I would get one of their chakra stickers. They said stickers are included with each order, so I assumed that meant they were going to be including chakra stickers, but I guess I can just like pay $3 if I want to get one. And let's just start with this one. This time I was really smart. I do learn from my mistakes. I took everything out of the box and the bubble wrap first, so I'm not like struggling through like unboxing everything, and obviously of course having to edit out many of those minutes, and it's kind of wasteful. So just getting right to the point. So I'm sorry if the glare is too bad, but you can see the beautiful like Sanskrit letters, and it's going to have absolutely beautiful color when it comes out of the box. And I have it pulled up on my phone right now, the description of the pen. They're just absolutely beautiful. I just cannot wait to see it and write with it. I know I surely have written with rollerballs at least once in the past, but I can't remember off the top of my head like how many times or like when I last did it. But obviously like it's just been a really, really long time, I guess, since I was consciously aware of using one. I just do like mostly ballpoint pens, and I obviously in like recent like last year or two I've been switching primarily to fountain pen. So I thought this would be like a really cool addition to my collection. It does different things with the ink, and of course you can refill it, so that's like really cool. Oh, I love these colors, absolutely beautiful. It's a lovely rainbow of colors, if you can see. I'm sorry about the glare. Let's see, like can I get a little better perspective or something like that? Like I'm sorry if I'm like just rambling, but you can see the beautiful colors. Maybe I'll just like insert a photograph of them, like, or should I turn the light off? Would that make it better? No, I don't think so. I'm sorry if I'm taking up too much of your time. Oh, and they have the little sign for Alm at the, I found out this is called the finial. That's again one of those like fountain pen terms or pen in general terms that still doesn't really come naturally to me. Like I believe like when you're a newbie, you should just like spend some time learning instead of forcing yourself to use all this like terminology that's not really coming naturally to you, just to like try to pretend you're like one of the gang and much farther along in the hobby than you are in real life. I just feel that's like just more realistic and like doesn't put so many like heavy expectations on yourself. And yeah, it said it includes 3-inch holographic mandala sticker illustrated by Shweta Jain. So they didn't give me any stickers. That kind of really sucks, and I'm pretty sure I didn't overlook any of them. So I have pulled up the description of the Fright Night pen, and like wouldn't you know, it's already out of stock, so it must have really, really sold out quickly, and I'm so lucky I got one of the 500 pens. And speaking of limited editions, I just looked on the top of the chakra pen to see which one I got. I got number 287 out of 700, I believe. Yeah, that is 287. The numbers are kind of small. It's not, I found out that you don't necessarily get the pens and the number they're being sold. Like sometimes it's just like random what you get. Like the stock is like chosen at random. You're not just like, oh, the first person to buy always gets number 1 and the last person to buy always gets like number 500 or something like that. So anyway, here is the, oh, I guess I'll pull it out before I start reading the description of the Halloween pen. It's just like, I really, really love that they come with these little, cases for storage. I still am, overdue to get an actual carrying case for my fountain pens. If possible, I would prefer not to get any leather because, like animal, like cruelty reasons. But like, I guess if I really, really like had to, I guess like I wouldn't mind so much, but like it would be my strongest preference not to get leather pen carrying case because I can get so many nice cloth ones these days. And oh, you can see, oh, this would also glow in the dark. I absolutely love, look at all this gorgeous orange and black. Those are two of my absolute favorite colors, of the like purple and dark blue, or some of my absolute, I'm not wearing blue plugs at the moment. I forgot. Well, I do have like some blue earrings in at the moment. I just love orange and black. It's such a classic color combination for Halloween. And let me see if I can read in the top of the cap. It's like kind of hard with the black on the black. Numbers 473 out of 500. So yeah, I guess maybe if maybe they were selling them in the order they received orders this time instead of just randomly. So that means I did get one of the final ones, and they were really, really going quickly. I'm really glad I jumped on this one. So now I'm going to be doing a writing sample with both of these pens. I guess I'll find out what color ink this is. I don't know if it's going to be blue or black. And I also was looking on the Gold Spot Pens website where I got on both of these awesome pens from, and they Retro 51 also sells refillable rollerball things and green, red, and purple. So that's going to be so fun. You know, like you don't have to, obviously you should not be throwing away a rollerball pen you bought for a nice amount of money. Oh, it looks so much better. Now you can see it more clearly when it's not so much of a glare. You see the beautiful colors representing all the different chakras and the Sanskrit characters. I absolutely love the wisdom of the East. I've been fascinated by Indian pretty much everything since my freshwoman year of high school, and we had a class on the Indian subcontinent, and we learned a lot about Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Zoroastrianism, Sikhism, just all sorts of wonderful, awesome religions. So this is going to be my scrap work. If you saw in the previous video with the pen, just some general notes for what I'm going to be doing for NaNoWriMo this year, and I'll be doing it with both of my hands. So just like oh, this is black. Oh, it's been a while since I've written with a black pen. Oh wow, this is so beautiful. I absolutely love the ink properties too. I really don't remember writing with like a pen like this. Like maybe I wrote with a cheap rollerball in the past, like at a bank or something, or I bought it at a stationery store like Comp USA or Staples or whatever, but I just really don't I definitely think I would have remembered writing with like ink with this kind of viscosity. Wow, this is so amazing. I absolutely love this, and it makes me want to get some like black ink for my fountain pens as well. This is so awesome. I just can't say enough about how much I absolutely love this color. And now let's stir the Fright Night pen with my right hand. I didn't realize you have to, it's not like a click pen when you do it with the ballpoint. You have to kind of screw it out. Oh, I cannot say enough about how much I absolutely love this. Like swimming in the lakes. Wow. Oh wow, it's just coming out so absolutely beautiful. It just immediately, and I think it's going to immediately dry as well. Wow, I cannot say enough. I mean, it's so thick and it's so dark, and it's not like fountain pens, which sometimes you have to apply a harder touch, and that does lead you to get a writing callus. As you can see, I do have one on my right hand. Fortunately, by the time I switched to doing a lot of my writing with my left hand, I had learned about proper writing methods. So I mean, I do have a little bit of a callus on it, but it's not nearly as pronounced as my right hand. So thankfully my left hand will never end up getting a callus. Wow, I cannot wait to do lots and lots more of writing with these pens. I cannot well, obviously this Fright Night pen is sold out. I don't know if they'll be getting more back in stock to demand, but obviously I do believe that this chakra pen is, as of the date of this filming, is still very much in stock. So get that if you're interested in the next segment. I will be showing a writing sample with this when I get some new pens for it. This is Iroshizuku Pilot ink. It has a Japanese name, Asao. I'm not gonna, let me see, pulling it out of it. Well, oh, let me see. Oh, I'm sorry, this is how you pull it out like this. It was a little bit complicated. Asagao, that was, I was very close to it. I absolutely love the color blue. It's my second favorite color, and I'm just really, really looking forward. I absolutely love how I've gotten into pens recently. They're really an investment. A good pen will, last a lifetime, unlike a ballpoint pen, which obviously they do sell refills for those nowadays, but most of them are cheap and not works of art like this. They're just meant to be thrown away after they run out. So see you guys in the next segment. Bye. Today is the 10th of October, and I will be doing an unboxing of my very first order from Pen Chalet. I got 2 of the limited edition LeBoeuf fountain pens. These ones were for George Washington and Herman Melville. I thought about a number of their limited edition pens, and I just decided those were the ones with the colors and the patterns that spoke to me most personally, and also because obviously Herman Melville was a writer and I'm a writer myself, and George Washington was the father of our country, one of my favorite presidents. I took a quiz many years ago when I was 17, not one of those cheap 10 generic vague questions. It was more thoughtful, serious, and much longer questions, and they matched me with my #1 ideal president was George Washington. So that's awesome. I'm satisfied with only the very best. And also I just found out a couple of years ago he's a distant cousin of mine, so that's totally awesome. Now this is the Pen Chalet order. I got the coupons are always good to get, and you do always get like a percentage off with your first order with a pen place. I'm not going to order anything for, well, obviously budget is a big concern, but the next big sales coming up are on Fountain Pen Day. I believe that's around the 4th of November. And then, of course, like Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And, of course, I'm also planning to get some, body jewelry for Black Friday. Absolutely, love body jewelry. But obviously, that's a topic for another post. And they get a little sticker with that. So this is the George Washington pen edition. I saw the signature on the bottom, which I didn't notice when I was pulling it out of the box. So they always make these boxes so freaking hard to jimmy open. It's like they're child-proofing it for grown adults. And let's see, how do I open it? Oh, this is very, very nice texture. The limited edition, the bookmark on the top is falling out. Isn't this so nice? He's one of my favorite presidents, long before I found out we're distantly related. And not just because like it's a cliche to say like President Washington is one of your favorite, because he's one of the few you know about. I memorized all of the presidents when I was 8 years old around the 1988 election. Believe it or not, I know them the old-fashioned way by like writing a list and just constantly refreshing it and going over them, not like memorizing stupid mnemonic song lyrics. Sorry, not sorry. You do not know all of the presidents properly if you just know how to sing song lyrics. That's just laziness. But I'm a dinosaur over the age of 40, and it comes with little cartridges if you want to fill your pen that way. Let's see what color they're going to be there. Yeah, there are 6 of them, and again, it's so freaking hard to open these things. There it goes. They look like they're blue mostly, but 4 blue and 2 black, so that'll be good. You can never have too much ink. I'll put them to a side for at the same time. And here is the pen itself. Isn't that nice? I wanted some, obviously my top favorite colors will always be like purple, blue, and green. And for green, I particularly like teal, like dark turquoise and jewel-like tones, like not jade, like malachite, and just like really like emerald. That's the word I'm blanking on. I'm not just like general green like moss and stuff like that, but I really do like this. It looks even nicer in person. So you do want to have like pens and other colors and patterns besides the ones that speak to your heart, because like variety is good, and you like want to branch out and try new things. And it's like kind of like a buff gold, and they said it was like a blue for his uniform, but this looks more like foresty green to me. And there is where is it, President Washington's signature is in gold fill on the middle of the pen, and my fingers were in the way. And let's just open it up. This one is fine point. I really like fine point. It's gold plated. It's not actual gold, but that's good enough for me at this price point. And I think I'm going to be filling it up with the dark forest ink from Diamine, which I also have in my Leonardo Foresta Umbra pen, which has an extra fine point. And so this is going to be the Herman Melville pen in the white box. I'm particularly looking forward to taking this to write-ins during NaNoWriMo next month, because obviously he was a writer and it's just going to be cool. But the only thing I need is like a pen case so I can take my pens to and fro for mine. Why do they always make this so freaking hard? Here it is, an earth to people, like doing packages and boxes like this. You do not need to child-proof products if adults are going to be opening them. It's very frustrating to have to like pull and tug and cut and like do it all over again for like 5-10 minutes before like you can finally manage to jimmy something open. Just make it easy to open after you've already put it in the package that goes through the mail. And this is, I guess, the whale on the cover for Moby Dick. I tried reading that book twice when I was like 8 years old. I gave up pretty quickly. Obviously, I realized that wasn't really the best age to try reading a novel like that, but I just never went back over the years. But obviously, would like to try again at some point. And here is a bookmark for Mr. Melville's pen. And again, they have the ink cartridges. It comes with 6. Please don't be hard to open. And again, they come with, it looks like, how many of these? These are 4. It looks like they're all black. So, all 6 black. I'm getting more into black ink lately, but obviously that's a topic for another post. And oh, wow. Oh, the pen came with not closed in. I don't know if it fell out during transit or whatever, but, as long as it still writes. This is a medium because it was the only sample left, not sample, like pen left of that, line. Here's Mr. Melville's signature down the middle, and I absolutely just, absolutely love the blue. It's just so beautiful. My second favorite color, if you can't tell already, and a bunch of my current ends I'm wearing in my ear piercings are, blue. So I'll absolutely love the color blue, and I love the the kind of cracked ice look for it. And it also has, oh, I should have said on the finial, that word is still not coming naturally to me. I'm still want to say like the top of the pen. So that this has is this the whale? Yeah, it is the whale on the top of Mr. Melville's pen. I'm sorry about the glare for that. And President Washington is, I guess if I move it down, maybe it'll have fewer glare. Yeah, I guess you can see it a little bit better now. There's not so much sunlight, shining directly into the camera here. And now I will be inking them up for writing demonstration. The pens are now inked, and I think I forgot to mention I filled up the Herman Melville pen with this ink, which I just got in the first segment of the video, the Asagao Iroshizuku Pilot ink. It's an absolutely beautiful shade of blue, and as aforementioned, the Herman Melville pen is a medium nib, and the George Washington pen is a fine nib. And again, I'm going to be doing writing samples with both of them, just basically notes for my NaNoWriMo project. So I'm not writing the simple names of the inks and the pens like most people do, or the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog most people do in their writing samples. But I'm not like most people. So let's see. Ooh, wow, I really like it. It is a little bit thicker than I've gotten used to, because it is like a medium point, but it's not super thick like a broad. I can get used to using a medium point for some things. Oh, there it is. Really nice. I'm more used to using a fine point with my left hand, and I do use I'm sorry, this is completely off topic rambling, but I do use my different hands for different things. And watching Olympics, and that's probably going to take up another line. I really am liking this color as it's coming out. I can see it shiny. That's not something you can get so much when you're writing with a finer point, because it dries almost immediately. But I really do like this, even though my preference is still for the fine and the extra fine points, and it does take a little bit longer to dry. But I really like this blue. I'm going to look forward to writing with it. And this is again the dark forest from Diamine. They didn't fill up as much as I would have liked them to, but I guess that just takes a little bit tinkering and trial and error. Yes, I know my fingers are now covered with ink from filling them up, and so just basically going to write some more stuff like this. Oh yeah, Wilhelm places an ad. Yeah, you can see it. Wilhelm. Ooh, it's really nice. It does have a little bit scratch to it, feedback, but you can get used to that too. And this paper might be a little toothier for this particular nib, because it is cheap printer paper for other survivors to come to Sapphire Sanctuary. Yeah, I know I've heard that pens do tend to get a little bit smoother once the nib gets fully flushed with, not the nib, I'm sorry, I don't know off the top of my head, I know it's not the flex, or maybe it is. You can correct me in the comments. This plastic part on the, oh, I'm getting more ink on my hand, on the back of the nib. Once all the parts get fully flushed with ink, and then it becomes less scratchier against paper, including for both HD and general recovery and relaxation. So maybe I should have ordered a medium for this too, but I generally like the line stroke width of a fine, so you can just basically see the blue ink is right here up by the the green dot, and that's the ink. Again, you might have seen it in the previous segment in the last two lines. That's for the George Washington fine nib. Today is the 22nd of October, and I will today be unboxing my very first order from Endless Pens. It was a really cool Halloween set I absolutely could not resist, particularly because it was an exclusive created with that pen
selling company, and I absolutely, love Halloween. I went back and forth, but decided like, why miss out? Because I just, Halloween is just such a fun, awesome holiday, and I won't be able to, get it at any other time. And I also really like this like tape they put around the box. If you guys can see it, I'm gonna not like, obviously not gonna show my address label or anything like that. I just thought this was really, cool and fun and awesome. And so the first thing out of the box is wearing Giyul ink. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I was wondering what it might mean in Korean. Let's see, where did I have it pulled up? I have it pulled up somewhere. Here it is. It's saying it's a combination of the English word wearing and the Korean word Gayul, meaning letter. I recognize Korean letters when I see them, but I never actually learned, the actual alphabet, so I can't actually, read what I'm seeing. Took a while to jimmy that box open and get the plastic bubble wrap and really heavy duty tape off of it. So here it is. I'm sorry if the glare is making it a little bit hard to see. There you can see it a little bit better. It's called The Black Cat, after an Edgar Allan Poe story, and this was also very, very loosely adapted into a movie, I think like 1936-ish, I want to say, like it's sometime in that general time frame, and it had Bela Lugosi and Boris Karloff, who are two of my absolute, favorite horror actors. If I ever get enough, subscribers to and ask me anything, I would love to talk more about like my favorite actors, both like in the general category, the horror category, and the comedic category. And so anyway, this ink is like a dark black ink with a actually like mixture of violet and black. It kind of has like a really, like dark violet undertone, but it's, definitely, I guess, like black mix on the top. And this is going to be really, really cool. I guess I'll open it to show you guys. So I can see when I open it up, maybe you can see too, like a little bit of the violety color around it. So I absolutely love the color violet, purple, aubergine, just all those different shades. And let's see what else. Here's the, I saw that peaked a little bit when I opened the box yesterday, because I knew I didn't want to do the complete unboxing on camera. Oh, it's a really hatch, powered by Endless Pens. Opus 88 is the company. It's just like a little demonstrator pocket pen. It's not super duper expensive. I had a code double drop, so I got an extra discount off of what they already had, which was another reason I felt like, why add extra merchandise into my order just so I can get to 250 and qualify for the free shipping. Sometimes it's just like, less expensive in the long run to pay a little bit for the shipping. And so let's just, oh, this is really cool. It comes off. How do I open this box? Is it on the side or pushed out? Oh, it opens up like this. And oh, this is cute. And comes with a little baggie that looks like an O-ring in there. I'm not sure what that's used for. Like obviously like O-rings you use on the back of like plugs if you're wearing like a single flare in your stretched ears or something like that. So I guess I'll find out what this thing is meant to be used for. And this is just a little booklet talking about how to, I guess, like take the pen apart and how to, I guess, clean it and fill it and stuff like that. I'll look more at that later. And oh, cute, here's a little eyedropper. That's cute too. I also have the syringe for filling up a pen, and you can see like here. Oh, I'm just looking so unprofessional on camera. I'm just not used to filming videos like this. And here is the pocket pen with the cute little Halloween like creatures. If you guys can see it, maybe that'll be easier to see. There it goes. You can see the pumpkin and the little black cat and the like candy, it looks like. And what is this, like a bottle of like potion right there? And you can see like the jack-o'-lantern, another cat, the skeleton wearing a witch's brew, and the cute little ghost holding a pen. Just cute little, and there's a big cauldron right there. Just so many cute fun Halloween stuff. It's kind of a little bit thick, but I don't mind that. And I believe I asked for a fine point, which is fast grown to become my preferred method, although I am still interested in trying like broad and stub nibs and specialties like scribe, architect, journaler, zoom, and music, just for like maybe special occasions, just to see how it looks. So obviously I'm gonna fill the pen up with the black cat ink. And I also have another, oh wait, I did order one more thing in this box. I'm sorry if this camera is just all over the place. Again, I'm not really used to filming videos like this. I ordered some washi tape that matches the pen. This is a Japanese thing by Endless Pens, another exclusive. So here's the tape. This is really, really cool. My Journal Mary is sitting under my both of my computers at the moment, so I guess I'll just have to see like how much it would fit in her margins. I also got a new fountain pen from a fairly new store in my area called Trufe, and it was really exciting surprise. They had a representative from the LAMY company. I already have two pens of theirs. I believe they're both Safari. They're purple and orange. My father gave me the orange one. It was an old one of his he didn't really use anymore, and then he gave me the purple one a few years ago for like a Hanukkah or birthday present. And this is one of their new exclusive colors for this year, lilac. It's not the Safari, it's the All-Star, which is a bit of a step up from the Safari, but they're still very, very like inexpensive, affordable, and they're actually really, really good quality for the price. And they also have another exclusive for this year. I believe it's a Safari. It's a strawberry color with red. I'm really, really planning to get that one as well when Fountain Pen Day is coming up. And it came with, where did I put, right, they're right here, the cartridges. LAMY pens always come with cartridges. And just to remind you guys, these are just notes for my NaNoWriMo project. This looks more like black. It had a very blue sheen when I was taking the converter up, but that's all good. I should be using more black ink, or maybe it does look blue. I guess the light is just like shining on it really like weirdly, plus the unnatural lighting plus the outside light. Maybe it is blue. So like your sister's, I think it really is blue. I guess have to see much better when that light comes in, but this is really awesome. It came like already pre-inked. How was that German ingenuity for you? And because I'm full service and I'm ambidextrous, I'll be writing something with the other hand. Let's hope this the Halloween pen, the ink comes out and I did it properly. So this is really cool. I guess you always have to write with it posted if you want to get the full experience of the fun Halloween stuff. I absolutely love Halloween. Well, that was quite a production, and it looks like it's finally giving ink. Like, wow, it was like all over my hands. Like, at least most of it seems to be finally cleaned off. So now I'll just do a really quick writing sample with this, and then end this video so I can start editing it and stuff. Yeah, there it goes. And again, I'm just like writing like my nano notes for what happens. This is Razel meets her future husband. I'm not quite sure of what his name will be. They're both artists, and they're at the Sapphire Sanctuary in the Poconos. They're both 9/11 survivors. Like, she was carried down from the 91st floor. If you've like read some of the samples, and just like FH for the abbreviation for future husband, because like just a short writing sample. And so I'll just show you guys the close up of the things that I wrote with. This is like, I'll obviously like be pointing them out. This is what I just wrote with the little demonstrator right there. Razel meets future husband, and Mansika's younger sister's visit. That was what I wrote with the LAMY. And so this is again the last segment of this video. Thankfully it did like turn out a little bit like happy ending. So see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. Bye.